Happy Friday, first of all. Everyone, you made it at the end of the week. It's April Fool's. I'm not going to do a super silly April Fool's joke. It's just not the time of my life to do it. I had been searching all over the internet for the last few days and just looking, and I've been seeing these weird rumblings on the left about Donald Trump's mysterious January 6th call logs. I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this just another silly hoax? Is this just another thing for the left to get riled up about, their emotions to get twisted and put in a little bundle, and let them just continue to freak out and get pumped up about, oh my God, we got Trump, we got him. We finally got him. He's going down. He doesn't have a choice in the matter. And I kept seeing these reports about these mysterious log gap. What actually happened? What was Trump actually doing January 6th? What was actually going down? And it turns out absolutely nothing. So once again, another thing that MSNBC, I was watching all over MSNBC, I saw it all over CNN, I saw it everywhere about how this was going to take him down. This would be the final straw that broke the camel's back. This mysterious gap in the January 6th call logs. Turns out there was no mysterious gap in former President Trump's official White House logs on January 6, 2021, despite insinuations that to the contrary. Trump's White House switchboard call log is complete, CNN reported this week. In fact, the call log, according to sources, reflects the typical phone habits of Trump. The call logs are not inaccurate or incomplete, though CNN complained that the system for tracking the president's calls has been for decades imperfect and antiquated. It's not the best. We need a better tracker of call logs. Speaking of call logs, I would love to hear any of Joe Biden's call logs with any top personnel in the White House or presidents like Zelensky. The report cited a former staffer of President Barack Obama, detailed how staff would sometimes dial out for a call, and then the president would hit the transfer to connect to Obama, which would technically evade the White House call log. So you didn't actually make the call, someone else did. It's like when your mom gets on the phone back in the day when we had only one phone hook in the whole house, and you'd be like, Mom, I'm talking to my girlfriend, get off the phone. I didn't make the call, though I'm on the call. CNN explained that it is possible that President Donald Trump often did the same during the tenure. So mysterious. Yet Obama did the same thing. CNN breaking the 6 pages of the White House switchboard logs for the 1-6 are complete based on official review. And people are freaking out and they're like, I thought we had him. And then I went to MSNBC to see what they were talking about today, per usual, and they're talking about exactly what you assume they would be talking about, right? They're talking about Trump. Every news article is about Trump, and I got to this part in one of the articles that just made me LOL, which means laugh out loud. For those people that don't know this, said this statement right here is really makes me laugh out loud. That's how Trump has operated his whole time, smashing together fact with rumor and grudges into a slurry of ill intent and naked ambition. Wow, what a wonderfully crafted sentence that is. Smashing together fact with rumor. And I'm trying to think, who smashes together fact with rumor to create an entire narrative, to create an entire story based on the other political party? And I just can't put a finger on who does that. It's almost like MSNBC is talking exactly to themselves. As speaking of MSNBC, Jen Psaki is reportedly going to leave the White House for MSNBC. Who didn't see this coming? I was assuming CNN, but no, she's saying, no, I'm so far left, I'm too far left for CNN. I'm actually MSNBC material, and I'm going to jump on their sinking ship. But again, this sentence, that's how Trump operated this whole time, smashing together fact with rumor and grudges into a slurry of ill intent and naked ambition. And then we get to this story, this tweet is incredible. And this is, again, smashing together maybe fact with rumor, as MSNBC was just saying in their article, to create ill intent. Julie Davis tweets out, meanwhile, on Russian state TV, another translated clip of Tucker Carlson, which is just so funny. So if Russia uses any information from a news site, all of a sudden it's pro-Putin. It's pro-Putin material, basically part of the Kremlin itself, which is just, it's just so dumb. But this is the culture we're in right now. I mean, I put out a clip the other day of somebody talking, somebody goes, that person is actually a white supremacist. I said, okay, but are you arguing what this person is saying? Or are you just trying to say believes this way, therefore I can't listen to her? That's like if Hitler was to say cheeseburgers are fantastic. Does that mean cheeseburgers suck all of a sudden? No, nobody with a logical mind would say that or think that. But that's where so many people on the left are. Tons of leftists and tons of people who believe this. But again, Julie Davis tweets out, meanwhile, on Russian state TV, another translated clip of Tucker Carlson and Tulsi Gabbard, introduced by state TV host Vladimir Shalakuyev and he announced it as our girlfriend Tulsi. Oh my God. She puts it in quotes. After the clip plays, one panelist acts. Oh, it's been a long week, people. After the clip plays, one panelist asks, is she some sort of Russian agent? The host quickly replies, yes. And therefore, that automatically means that Russia is telling the truth. See, I'm under the influence, not by alcohol, but that everything RT in Russia is producing, according to the left, is all propaganda. All of it is propaganda. And so why then tweet this? Why tweet something that you say with your mouth? I mean, we take down RT News because we say they're all just propaganda. Everything they do is propaganda, unlike our own corporate media. We don't do any propaganda here. So if RT News is all propaganda, then why say that this isn't propaganda? Why say that Tulsi Gabbard being a Russian agent isn't propaganda? Because it fits your narrative. It fits your ideology. It fits who you believe this person is. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of people in corporate media. I'm getting tired of politicians. I'm getting so tired that if it fits your narrative, therefore it has to be true no matter what. I don't care who it is. I don't care if Joe Biden says it. I don't care if Donald Trump says it. I don't care if Bernie Sanders says it. If it fits your narrative, there it is. Is Tulsi Gabbard a Russian agent? Nobody with a logical thinking mind would say yes. Is Tucker Carlson a Russian agent? Nobody with a logical mind would say yes. But if it fits your narrative and you can have your little gotcha moment, you tweet it out because you want to create a story based on something you already believe to be true. That's why when I opened it up this morning or this afternoon, I was looking for something to talk about, and I looked at all the leftist websites because that's how I like to engage with the left. That's what I like to do. I like to engage with their news stories. I like to engage with their what they believe to be true, because a lot of them are, in some ways, in charge of our culture, which is unfortunate to be true. And so they're still talking about Trump nonstop, and that whole January 6th call log thing that turned out to be absolutely nothing because it fit their narrative. We finally got a moment. And this is their moment for Tulsi Gabbard and Tucker Carlson. See, we've been telling you the whole time that they're actually Russian agents. And therefore, this confirms it because it confirms my ideology. And then she goes down to put out a clip. This clip, for too long on Twitter, I had to cut part of it out. But if you want to read what Tulsi was talking about here on Fox News, and I assume that she's talking about the Tulsi Gabbard biolab stuff. And then here's a picture of some leftists, how it started. Look, she used to be like that. Now she's at CPAC. As if CPAC represents all Republicans or conservatives in general, which is not true whatsoever. And then, oh God. Okay. Don't be like these people. Just because something fits your narrative, especially if it's a joke, which is clearly a joke. Come on. This has got to be a joke. That she's a Russian agent, yes. LOL. That should have been the point of this. And then Julie Davis should have looked at that and gone, that's just so silly. Or she should have looked at it and said, you know what? It's RT News, and RT News is full of propaganda, especially right now during wartime, because they're worried about their self-image, that they'll put whatever they can out to make Americans look dumb or have Americans agree with their ideology. Let me know your thoughts on this, because I think so much of this is the reason why people hate corporate media, and so much of this is the reason why people hate politicians in today's world, because they're so quick to make assumptions or have a narrative in their brain that they can't help but be held to of some capacity. So let me know your thoughts.